Great news, guys. We're all gonna be rich. Probably. We damn near eradicated poverty last night with Cole Reagan's and the 3-leg dinger parlay that barely missed. Lucky for us, we've got more bullets in the chamber. We just have to keep firing. That's why we should go in on another pitcher strikeout prop as well as another dinger parlay. We profited yesterday, so why not just use that cash? But before we get to any of that, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. I get bullied at work all the time because the OddsJam YouTube channel has over 100k subscribers while mine only has like 20k. You should hear the stuff these guys say to me at the lunch table. It's bad. So for that reason, it would be a big help if you subscribed and got the notifications on. If you want to slap the like button, that's cool too. Every little bit will help stop the bullying. Anyways, speaking of bullying, I'm getting bullied by the books again today. This time, it's DraftKings. I tried to lay one unit, which is $100 for me, on Edward Cabrera over 5.5 Ks minus 115. I was like, hey, can I bet $100 please? And they were like, no, how about $18.04? What kind of shit is that? But since it was the best price in the market by far, I took it and went on my way. What makes it even worse is the fact that literally 2 seconds after I laid the bet, they dropped the price to minus 105. These people. And for everyone wondering why I didn't just go to FanDuel, they were at like minus 128 at the time. It doesn't sound like a big difference, but it is. We gotta have principles out here, people. Anyways, the joke's on them, because if we see a big enough shift throughout the day, we can just ladder this guy and get the last laugh. But here's the thing. This Edward Cabrera guy is an absolute stud. He might get roughed up from time to time, but all we're after strikeouts. The beauty with the Marlins is, it doesn't matter if their starter is getting his teeth kicked in. They'll leave him out there. We just saw Rodri Munoz get lit up like the 4th of July last night, and they just let him take it like a man. The guy looked like he was pitching a home run derby out there. He literally gave up 4 home runs. It was crazy. Why is all that important? Because he still ended up throwing 100 plus pitches. People are going to look at the matchup and be afraid of our guy getting chased because he's getting his ass handed to him. I don't think that happens tonight, even if Cabrera gets rocked. And if he stays in the game, people are going to get struck out. It's what Cabrera does. He's good at it. The man has struck out 30 guys in 19 innings of work this season. That's damn good. Now the haters are going to say that the Dodgers are disciplined at the plate and don't chase, but whatever. Rodri Munoz just struck out 5 of these guys last night. They were swinging that stuff out of the zone the entire time he was in there. They were also putting balls in the seats. But going through their lineup, there are at least 6 of these dudes that are going to have big time trouble with Cabrera's changeup. Don't even get me started on the curveball. In fact, I'd be shocked if Cabrera doesn't have this by the middle of the 2nd inning. Now, since the Cabrera move is going to put a little cash in our pockets, I think we should reinvest that cash in a dinger parlay. It just feels like the move. But before we get to it, I've been getting all kinds of questions about dinger strategy. The main one is, do I round robin these things or play them straight? Easy answer, nope. There are going to be so many days where none of our guys hit dingers. It makes it harder to be profitable betting dingers if we have days where we're literally losing a lot more than $10 on a dinger parlay. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. If you want to do it, go for it. I'm just saying that's why I don't do it. I hope that helps. Now the first leg of today's move is an afternoon bet on Brent Rooker plus 540. I don't know why the hell this guy is plus 540, but he is. He's been slaughtering lefties and righties lately. Basically, anyone who throws a baseball at him. The last 5 times his bat has touched a ball thrown by a right-hander, 3 of them have come off at 100 plus miles per hour. That's important because today he's going to see a known dinger giver-upper in Jose Urena, which is huge for us. He's been getting rocked by right-handers his entire life. I think it's because he literally only throws 2 pitches to righties, which is a slider and a sinker. Rocker abuses both of those offerings. For that reason, I think he's a good bet to put one in the seats today. Next up, Gunnar Henderson plus 320. This is our guy. He just is. We have to back him in a situation like this. Although, it won't be too exciting because I think he's going to lead off this game with a dinger. So if you tune into this thing late, it's already going to be 1-0 before you even look at your score app, and he's going to be the guy to hit the home run. But still, I know the haters are going to say he hasn't hit a home run off a righty since April 29th, but as usual, the haters have no idea what they're talking about. I guess that is technically true, but what these guys are forgetting is Gunnar just hit a 388-foot flyout the other night. He's still smoking the ball. He's just getting unlucky. That's important because tonight he's facing the luckiest man on the planet right now in Trevor Williams. Somehow, this guy still has not given up a dinger this season. I have no idea how that's possible because Trevor almost set a record last season, giving up 34 dongs in just 144 innings of work. Now all of a sudden, he's a non-dinger giver-upper? I don't think so. He's just getting lucky. And if he tries gunner with his four-seamer, that ball's going to end up in the street. I think it happens in the first at-bat of the game. Finally, bringing us home with this whole thing, Rafael Devers plus 320. This one is pretty simple. You know the ball is going to be juiced in Atlanta for the Braves. But guess what? The Red Sox get to use those same balls. Now I know Reynaldo Lopez is another guy that hasn't really given up a ton of long balls this season, but it's only a matter of time. His hard hit rate is through the roof. It doesn't even look like a number, it's so big. The bad news for him is Rafael Devers is on an absolute tear against righties right now. It's borderline criminal what he's doing to these people. In the month of May, he hasn't hit a ball from a righty softer than 92 miles per hour. It's a goddamn laser show out there. All I'm saying is, if you're in the stands tonight, keep your head on a swivel. That's going to do it for now, but we're definitely not done for the day. We've got the stream at 4 p.m. Eastern time today where we're going to hit the button at OddsJam and talk about the $1 and a dream dinger parlay for tonight. I'm thinking this thing could be 50 cents to win a milli since there are so many games. Don't forget to turn the notifications on.